How we feeling? We ready to record?
I'm ready, dog.
All right.
I'm ready.
I couldn't be more ready.
Great.
Now the question
Is Josiah ready?
So that's the question. Yep, I'm ready. Ready to go.
hello, everyone.
Actually,
Hello.
I decided that I wanted to start lower this time because every bunker episode I keep going, hello.
And you
You
still
went,
did it.
hello.
hello,
Hi,
everyone.
and welcome to the bunker.
Oh, the world bunker.
I just before we start, I would just love to share this nugget of wisdom. It was on my vitamin packet. It says, "Hi Laura, outer space is completely silent. We could all learn a thing or two from space on quiet."
Sorry, you didn't get through that end part. I think
Yeah,
that was the
sorry.
important part.
Yeah.
Dang!
I don't.
What a burn from the vitamin packet.
Yeah, I just wanted to share how my vitamin packet roasted me today.
Yeah.
You share that last part again? You kind of laughed through it.
So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say it.
Would you like me?
Outer space is completely silent. We could all learn a thing or two from space on quiet time.
So for the rest of this bunker episode,
We're
we're just going to sit in
yeah.
silence and let you think about how the episode was. We'll see you next week.
I can't.
What if we made it 30 minutes, bro?
It's 30 minutes of just this
That would
music.
be awesome.
We switch back and forth between chapter
Yeah,
and episode.
chapter and
but
episode.
Yes, chapter
4, which was called
I love your costume.
I love your costume.
Wow, thanks guys for listening to the episode.
We listened to the episode. We didn't
I
read
did.
the
Yeah,
I
copy
didn't
yet.
recently read it. I mean,
that I
listened to it.
wrote. It's fine.
I love your titles, actually, though. Can we talk about that for a second? Guys,
Sure.
big props to Laura. Great titles.
Shout out Laura for the titles.
Can I share my inspiration
Please.
for these crazy weird titles?
Absolutely.
Percy Jackson.
Yes. Oh, that's so
My
true.
pre-algebra teacher tries to kill me.
Yes. Oh, shout out Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Those were great episodes.
Percy, if
you're
episode titles.
listening,
Those were great
shout out to
chapter
you.
titles.
Yeah.
Percy, if you're listening and you want to collab, let us know.
Hey, Joe. Percy's not a real person.
Oh my gosh, Josiah.
Sorry
we
to
agreed to
burst
not-
your bubble.
Josiah.
Oh, right. I gotta be like space.
I
Gotta be
love,
like outer space.
First off, I just want to say I love Percy Johnson, and I think he's a great guy.
Joe.
Peter Johnson.
Yeah, you don't even know what joke you just made.
But you
Did I?
made a Percy
Yeah.
Jackson
I've
joke.
never
just
read
now,
Percy
but
Jackson.
it's Peter
literally-
Johnson.
You literally just
Do they call him
made
Peter
Percy
Johnson a lot?
Jackson joke.
Uh-huh.
Well, the joke
my
was
God.
Dionysus would like intentionally
Dionysus.
not pronounce his name correctly. Is it Dionysus?
It is.
Dionysus
Yeah.
was just the cow.
Evan's character.
No one's gonna know
And
that.
for all of you fans out there, that's our personal private game.
Yeah, that's private. Don't ask about that. You know what? That's personal and private. You don't need to know about that.
And you know what? Enough on that.
Yeah,
Chapter 4. I love your costume. Great episode.
thank you.
So fun.
And you guys can't see us, but we all decided to dress in costume this week. Alyssa, do you want to
No.
describe your costume first?
No.
I think that's all just for us to share together. I don't think the world needs to know.
It's not true, please. I'm not in a costume right now.
Josiah, personally, I think the big mango costume you brought is very cool.
Yeah, it's so, Laura's just such a champ for agreeing to wear it.
Great call.
Oh my gosh.
It's up for you guys to decide if we're in costume or not.
What costume
Yeah.
do you think we're wearing?
Oh,
What
leave it in
costume?
the comments.
Leave it in the
Leave it
Get
in
in the comments.
Yeah,
Actually,
shout out.
Ooh.
get in the comments and tell us what costume we should wear next time.
Yeah.
What costume should we wear next time?
Speaking
And
of-
maybe we'll wear it.
Yeah,
Speaking
all of us.
comments, I want to shout out our one singular fan, and we're not really sure, but at Elcare,
Sounds right to me.
maybe?
Elcare?
Elk Air
Elcare?
or
We're not sure.
Air?
But man,
Elkier.
or woman,
Shout out you.
you are our one fan.
Oh, no.
Well, no, that's not true. But a lot of our
Alyssa,
friends
my
listen
mom
to this.
listens to this. I
People
think.
we know, but we don't know you, and that's super cool. So like, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
It means actually a ton, and like seeing your comments every time are like so heartwarming, and we're like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah, this guy is,
It's
or
like-
girl is being
yeah,
so nice.
like so meaningful. So like, thank you. We so appreciate you listening and helping out the algorithm. So yeah, shout out to you.
Shout out you. We're not gonna give you anything.
Yeah.
But,
we might one day.
$1 million.
yeah.
But yeah,
$1 million.
a big thank you on 3. 1,
No.
2,
Thank
3.
you. You said on 3.
I'm sorry.
Should we talk
See you
about
next
the episode?
No.
See you next time. Let's talk about the episode.
I thought it was cool that we went into like the modern world kind of,
Behold the modern world.
And it was fun that it was like at first we were like, oh, it's just a
Yeah.
big battle, and then it was like,
I think I made it
what?
too much like America though. Like it was supposed to be like, ooh,
It can be
modern
America,
day,
though.
but it wasn't like supposed to be America,
America.
But I used like dollars.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I just want to, clear that up. It's not America, okay?
That misdirect was fun at the beginning though, because I was
Yeah,
like,
that was cool.
My first gut reaction when we went in was like, oh, this is like a Robin Hood type world.
Mhm.
Like we're gonna be like,
Yes.
fighting with the merry men
Yeah, I
or
was
something.
thinking
Like
that
that was like
too.
my gut reaction. So it was so
that was
fun.
that
when
was
it
the
flipped.
hope.
Yeah, it was good.
It was fun. That was a funny one. The I like your costume bit is extremely mean.
It's pretty awful.
It's pretty awful, but it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we've seen some of the darker side of June too, even like hearing that she's killed somebody or whatever, but it was just funny to be like, yep, here's her
Yeah.
little bit of rage. Is she gonna multi-class into a barbarian someday? Who knows?
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
that'd be so
Wouldn't
cool.
that be fun?
Gosh, that
I've
would
been
be
thinking about that. I have
That
no
would be
plans
really funny.
as
Evil crazy Care Bear
Yeah.
is what I referred to as Alyssa.
He did call me that earlier.
But June could also be that kind of thing. This was another one. I think I brought it up in I brought it up in the first bunker, but this was another one where like the first idea that popped into my head, I was like, I'm just gonna go with it.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so
like
good.
right when I think it was fantasy kidnapping.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so immediately it was just like real world fantasy is their idea.
Okay, this is a deep cut. But my immediate thought when you did this was this old Disney Channel original movie called Dadnapped. Do you remember, or was it
No.
called Dadnapped?
That sounds like a Disney Channel.
I think
It
it was
does.
Dadnapped, but it was literally, there was like a huge, like this big convention for this author that like writes like these really fun like fantasy novels or whatever, and the like everybody shows up in costume, like super Comic-Con-esque or whatever. And he got kidnapped by one of the fans, and because the fan wanted him to write him a new book, but like he was gonna write him the book for the
I've
fan
never
or
heard of
whatever.
this.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh my gosh, it's that stupid Disney Channel movie
Wow.
with, I couldn't even name any of the actors or actresses.
That's
but anyway,
hilarious.
if you know what I'm talking about, people,
Get in the
comment
comments.
below so that I don't feel completely
That's
alone because
wild.
they're all looking at me
Oh
like
my
deer in the
gosh.
headlights.
That's hilarious.
But anyway, I
Uh-huh.
had that thought. Deep cut.
Everything comes back to a
Wow.
Disney movie sometimes. Not Disney movie, Disney
Disney
Channel
Channel
movie.
Yes.
Those were the best.
Camp
oh my
Rock.
Gosh.
Camp Rock.
Camp Rock. I think one of my favorite parts about this episode was how like ridiculous the combat was, because it was really
It was so
fun.
goofy.
It was really
the best
fun
part.
to be in initiative and not
Stressed.
thinking about it in terms of like, okay, what do I need to do to fight a monster? Like it was so funny.
Yeah, that was really
Also,
fun.
I feel like I did this wrong. I don't know what the actual ruling is on this, but like because Edna has 0 or negative strength or whatever, we ruled that she can't do damage with a punch. I don't know if that's actually true, but I loved that we decided that she doesn't do any damage with a natural 20 because
Yeah.
I was just like, this is hilarious.
I think
It's
technically
so funny. I
it's
think
1 plus your strength, and you had -1 strength.
Yeah,
Oh.
Which
that's
is what it
was.
Because I think an unarmed strike is just 1 plus your strength modifier.
I didn't know that.
If you
Okay.
hit. So I
So
think
it was
technically
0.
it was correct.
Okay. But I
Yeah.
just, that was, for
But it
me,
also
that was
made it
so
funny. Yeah, it was really funny that like you hurt your hand.
Well,
when
and
you
June
hit
got
him.
knocked out, right?
Yeah, June got popped
Yeah.
from his like big metal sword.
Yeah. So
Oh.
funny.
And she just walked up to him and tried to slap him across the
Yeah.
face.
She's like, "Get over here, get
Come
over
here,
here."
come here.
And the idea of him like walking over kind of
Yeah.
confused,
Yeah. She's just
and
this little
just like
goblin.
leaning over to this goblin who just like, but you missed him. You
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what I actually was thinking of was there was this little girl, and we basically, one of the things that she would always do is she would walk up to you and go, come here, let me see your face. And you like lean down and be like, what? And she'd slap you across the face. Let me see your face.
Oh man.
She was like 4.
Oh my gosh, that unlocked a memory.
You remember that?
We used to do these like summer camp things.
Yeah,
We were
summer camps.
we would like counsel at the summer camp things.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yep. Let me
Like
see your
every
face.
every year, you know, you'd see like some of the same
Yeah.
kids because it was like
exactly.
whoever's in the
And it was
community
her
would
every
come.
time.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Isn't
I
that
forgot
funny?
about that.
Anyway, I was thinking of her in that moment.
That's
That is
hilarious.
cute.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Like
Yeah.
inspiration. Oh, that's so cute.
Anyway.
Wow. Josiah, what was your favorite part?
And that's all. See you next week.
We'll see you next week.
I remember.
FYI, y'all, we have already recorded the whole season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We recorded this like what, 8-9 months
It was
ago?
a while ago.
Yeah. I remember
It
there
can be
was like
hard
a
to
fight
remember.
with a dude who like couldn't really fight.
We searched through his trailer for evidence of where he was. Oh, and you guys dressed up as elves, right? And
This is a
Yeah.
Cal had to wear tights.
Yeah, Cal had to wear tights.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on that fan art.
And then Ace was like,
Oh wait, there was the archery competition.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, he just doesn't even get us, man.
Didn't even get us.
Yeah.
This was an interesting one for me because I had to DM, but also was coming off the episode where Cal killed somebody.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you were like, huh.
What was
Yeah.
your because this was also the first time where we like did more extended stuff in Woodbine at the
Mhm.
beginning to
Oh.
like set up
Yeah.
before our like adventure
That's
into
right.
the
Everyone went to
whirlwind.
Cal's window and started throwing
Oh,
rocks.
that's right. And we were like,
And Cal was like, I have a phone.
June
And
just
June-
forgot.
June specifically, you were like, sometimes I forget about the marvel of technology.
So ridiculous.
Oh, that was
man.
funny. I was like, I get Ace doing it because he lives in the woods, but you, June, you have a phone.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
Yeah.
was pretty funny.
So what was your cuz did you try to give space for more character moments in the beginning intentionally because of the ending of the last episode?
I don't think so. I think what ended up happening was I was literally just like, I think because you did it in the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was really cool. I
Yeah.
really liked that.
That was nice.
Because that was the first time it happened. I
Yeah.
think. So then I was like, I want to do something like that. So I think literally how it happened was I was like, Josiah, what do you think you'd be doing in your downtime? And you were like, he'd probably go see Cal or check on Cal, which was very sweet of you. Very nice. I didn't know what to expect at the beginning. And I think it just kind of went long because everyone wanted to check on Cal, which was nice.
Yeah.
Very sweet of all of you. But yeah, I think that's just kind of how it happened.
I don't know why the way you said that made me laugh.
Very sweet of you.
I think we're all really like in this weird like tired mood tonight.
But I'm in like a happy, tired mood.
Yeah,
you
me
know
too.
What I mean?
Yeah.
I think, I think that it was very nice of everybody to check on him. And on top of that, like, I think there is like a sweet moment where like Eddie at the beginning learns like Cal's favorite milkshake. And
Yeah.
then at the end, like gives him one.
Yeah.
And Cal's like, oh, my friends care about me.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Kind
was
of thing.
sweet.
It was very sweet.
Yeah, and
a
it
nice
was
moment.
it was interesting because I also wanted to play it a little bit like Eddie's not really sure how she feels about it yet because that's like a lot of her
yeah.
character is like the world isn't black and white and I need to like learn what that means. And so a lot of it was like her dealing with like, is this okay?
Is it okay? He
Like
killed
what's
somebody?
happening? Like
Yeah.
kind of coming to terms with it too. And then trying to figure out like, okay, yes, no, like it's like there's things
Yeah.
going on here. And like, yeah. So I had fun being able to play off of that
Mhm.
and use that to like build my own character too.
Yeah.
Like it was a cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's a fun
it was
time.
nice moments, and those moments don't. It's just a cool thing about D&D is like you can't really plan those. You know, they just happen so
Right.
organically.
Yeah.
I also and this is not me trying to toot my own horn because I didn't think about this at the time at all. But I actually am like even just looking back at like the series so far, I am happy that like it was a lighthearted episode after like kind of a heavy one.
Yeah,
it kind of
that's
makes it
perfect.
nice.
Yeah.
You know, instead of going deeper into the
Mm-hmm.
darkness. And I didn't mean for
Yeah.
it to happen that way.
Well, it's interesting because looking at the episodes following and the ones coming up to the end of the season, we've done that pretty well.
Yeah.
We have a good balance of trying to like like creating dramatic tension, and then like the following episode is like a release, and it's more fun and like finding those ebbs and flows. So it's kind of, and like that's the thing, none of it was planned, so it's kind of cool how it worked out with the whole like rolling for the genre and the hook. It just worked out.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Laura, it's time for our ad break.
And now, a message from our sponsors. Over to you, Laura.
Today, we have a special message from our very special sponsor, who we're so
Laura
glad.
loved this bit, but never thought it would actually fall on her.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You got it.
Our very special sponsor, who has agreed so kind-heartedly and so wonderfully to sponsor this paper water bottles. Need to get hydrated and just drink water too slow? Grab a paper water bottle and see if you can drink it before it melts.
That's a great business idea.
Great job, Laura.
And thank you so much to paper water bottles. Where
Unfortunately,
you
they
drink
melt.
your faster
They start
water
melting
fast.
as soon
See,
as
like,
they are poured at the
Drink
factory.
water the fast way.
No one's ever actually received one to their house intact.
It's a box full of water, and the box has also melted.
And the box is cardboard.
It is a box with paper inside
You
it.
need to get some hydration and need it fast. Paper water bottles. I'm sorry. That was so bad.
That was awesome.
Listen, here's the thing. I am so bad at like giving someone a name last minute, you know? Like that's not my skill.
I
as
always
a
say
DM.
Jeremy.
Yeah. That skill transfers to fake brand names. And there we go. I apologize.
And you
everyone.
know, this is actually a very special episode because we have 2 sponsors this time.
What?
Over to you, Josiah.
Alyssa didn't
Mine
like
wasn't
yours.
good.
We did 2 last time.
Mine was
Alyssa goes, that's great, Laura. Josiah, how about you do the bit?
No! Stop it right now.
my
I
God.
refuse to let this be the narrative. We did 2 sponsors last time, and so I'm doing 2 sponsors again. Laura, I loved your paper water bottles. I did.
You
I
would
thought
say
it was
it again,
fun.
and it's so
It's
bad.
Diggy hole.
That's the bit.
That's
Are
you
you
in.
kidding? I know. That's such a good
Oh.
one.
Alyssa, do you want to roll for a card?
Yeah.
Roll a
Yeah.
d6.
Rolling easier. 1. Did you decide
The-
which side to start at?
Episode deck.
Ooh, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so what do I do?
You just pull one out?
Who's pulling it?
Yeah,
Josiah?
he pulls a card and then Joe reads it.
No, Josiah reads it. I thought the person that pulls it reads it.
Mm-mm. So that we each get to have a roll.
Oh, wow.
Was what we were doing. It's so dumb, but
Wow.
it's funny.
Describe your perfect day.
In character.
Oh.
Should it be describe your character's perfect
Yeah,
day?
that's the
Yeah,
whole thing.
describe your character's
Oh, it is?
perfect day.
Okay.
I think
He's wearing a shirt.
yeah. In Ace's perfect day is he finally has a shirt to wear. No, Ace's perfect day would probably be spent building yet another unnecessary structure in the woods.
So true.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So he has a tree house and he has a bunker. What could possibly be next? A river house, a boat house,
A boat.
a boat
Yes. A pirate ship.
Oh.
in the middle of
Inspired-
Woodbine's woods. He built a full pirate ship.
Yeah. He actually just builds a carbon copy of Woodbine in the woods.
Wow.
That's funny.
Just so that
Every
he can pretend like
building.
he's home again.
Yeah.
He rebuilds his
He
house
just rebuilds
out
all
of
of
just
it.
rope and twigs.
Imagine. That would be terrifying.
be
That's a
very
horror
scary
movie.
right
Yeah.
That's a freaking
That's
spoilers.
That's when he goes
WandaVision.
mad.
Oh,
Yeah, it's WandaVision.
Ace goes mad and rebuilds Woodbine
That's
all
his
to
perfect
himself
day.
in the. It's like
Oh man.
that's his perfect day.
Just going insane in the woods with a squirrel that he thinks is talking to him.
Insane in the membrane.
Yes.
Insane in the brain.
All right.
All right.
Who's up next?
All right.
Laura, what would Eddie's perfect
Oh
day
my
look
gosh,
like?
How do I follow that?
I don't know.
So easy to follow that. I've set the bar real low.
I think Eddie's perfect day would be two things. The one would be what she used to want to do, which would be like a day studying in the library or like something really bookish.
Wah, wah. Just kidding.
But yes. And
That's
now,
how Cal would feel about that.
well, now her perfect day is a whirlwind adventure with her friends.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, well now, how do we follow that?
I don't know. All right,
The
Joe.
bar is now high.
Joe?
Cal's perfect day would be going to get pho on like somewhat of like a rainy, cold day, stealing money to get it on the way there. Like he'd like pickpocket someone and take like $20 or
Yep.
whatever, and then he'd pay for the pho with that money,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'd get a nice coffee, and then he'd take a nap.
All right, Juniper.
Juniper's perfect day would probably be she'd probably out either in her she's probably out in her garden or in her greenhouse doing some gardening, trimming some plants, maybe making new propagations, repotting things, doing that for a little while. She probably goes into town, and she loves getting a morning coffee and just kind of walking around town and visiting people. She'll like stop in all the shops. She knows all the shopkeepers and different people, so just like, yeah, walking around saying hello to everybody, probably hanging out with her friends. She also loves the whirlwinds, so that would probably be a part of her day. I mean, of course, her perfect day is Christmas.
Describe your perfect day.
I
Well,
mean,
Christmas.
like,
Except
it's the whole
Christmas
month of
doesn't exist.
December. I'm so sorry. When
The week of giving or something like that.
No,
is
that
what
was
we made.
Thanksgiving. That was
No,
the
that
Feast
was
of
the
Plenty.
Feast of Plenty, and then
What
we had
was
the
the
week of
Christmas?
something.
Winter
We didn't do
Kindle.
Christmas.
We did do Christmas.
We did,
because
which the episode will come out in the peak of summer.
That'll be awesome. Christmas in July. What was it
Oh,
called?
that's a great point.
Oh yeah, you named it.
no, I think Joe named it.
It was my episode.
Snowmageddon.
All right. Well, regardless, the
The
episode's not out yet.
winter, the giving of. Oh yeah, that's true. The episode's not out yet.
Well, anyway, whatever Christmas is in this world, you'll find out in a coming chapter of our story. But the whole
Spoilers.
month of she loves the holidays and fall. I mean, gosh, she has a lot of favorite things.
Okay, but June.
I mean, yeah, June
Yeah.
feels the same way. We are of one accord.
Okay, but now what's everyone's perfect day?
Oh,
Oh, like our own.
Perfect holiday. Yeah, Josiah, what's your perfect day?
Man, my perfect day is just hanging out with my friends, not doing a whole lot. Maybe I don't know, play some games or like go eat like a Taco Bell.
I really
Look,
like
man,
Taco Bell.
I'm a very simple man.
Sponsor us.
It doesn't take much, you know.
Yeah.
I just a day where I don't need to be anywhere.
Yeah,
You know?
nice.
Because I don't know. I always feel very busy and like I have
Mhm.
somewhere to be. So I like not having somewhere to be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a
Laura?
day when the world is my oyster.
Always. You said that
Josiah-
4 times today.
yeah. And I just laughed because it's just it's a great sentiment. It's just when you say it in a serious tone, the world is my oyster.
That's so hard not to be.
I
like,
would like
what?
the world to be my oyster.
Guys, the world is our oyster.
Wow.
Deep. All right, Laura, what is your perfect day?
I'm sitting here trying to think of what it is, and I don't know.
It's okay if it's just one of your perfect days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think extended time in the morning. Like I wake up, I get like a good cup of coffee, like a good one. You know, not like just some Keurig, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Keurig.
We would love your
Sponsor us.
sponsorship.
And like a good book. And I could just sit and read for the morning. Like that'd be nice, like not doing anything. And then maybe, I don't know. Why is this so hard to come up with? Probably something with like friends or family, some like activity, probably outside. I would love, yeah, that would be fun. Maybe doing something outside. Like I love like when you do like those like picnics or whatever at like a winery or something, because I love sitting outside where you're like I'm outside, but I don't have anything to do. Like, I'm allowed to be here and sit and do nothing.
Yeah,
and we're
that's
just like
awesome.
outside, or like going over to like like your parents' house with a bonfire. Like, I love that. Like, being out in nature for a little bit would be nice. And then honestly, probably cooking with people, like either my family or friends, and planning a meal, getting all the ingredients, like good ingredients, like a really good meal, and like sitting in like the kitchen and like cooking together.
Yeah, I
That's
love
probably like my favorite day personally. Yeah.
That's a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is kind of a combination of both of y'all's.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think it depends. My perfect day depends on how it is outside. Like, my perfect summer day is different than my perfect, like, winter
Yeah,
day.
that's fair.
Like, I recently
Yes.
had a perfect winter day. Like, I live in a house with a lot of people. And so, like, a perfect winter day is, like, I wake up and I get, like, nice coffee, like you're saying. Not a trash Keurig, gross Keurig cup of coffee.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us. But, like, get a nice cup of coffee, like, and then just, like, hang out with, like, everyone. And, like, play a board game or something. But, like,
Yes.
like you're saying, just have nowhere to be. But then, like, maybe bake something. Or, like, have somebody baking around me so I can smell it.
Yes.
And then just, like, hang out. And then, yeah, cook a big dinner or something. That's, like, just, like, such a nice winter day. And we have a screen and porch, so, like, that's nice, too. Just sitting out there and hanging out when it's not too cold.
Love it.
And then, like, the summer is, like you're saying, like, going out somewhere where you just don't have any responsibilities that you're looking forward to. Or that you're looking forward to. But things that you know you have to do.
Yeah.
Like, just being able to go and sit and be like, I could just chill here for hours if
Yeah.
I wanted to.
I think that's the thing, is like permission to be like, I don't have to be worried about the next thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm allowed to just be here and not be like stressed about something else.
Yeah. It's the best.
Oh,
This question, it just makes the four of us sound like people who really need a vacation. We're just like, man, my ideal day is just
Which brings us to
a
our
day
next
that I don't have to
point.
do anything.
Which brings us to our next point, which is we're starting a Patreon and we need money so that we can take a vacation.
please fund our trip to the Bahamas.
Yeah, we will be taking a vacation and you're paying for it.
Alyssa?
I think my perfect day. Oh gosh, guys, you all had such wonderful things. So it's
Well,
like
thank you.
a combo of all of them almost. But like, if I'm on vacation, then it's like a cabin in the mountains, and I can like spend the morning just like on the deck drinking coffee, staring at a mountain, and then like
Just
Just
wide eyes,
staring.
Not like
no
that.
blinking.
No, okay.
Is the coffee Keurig?
No.
Oh
Thank
God,
you.
no.
It's like
Thank
it's
you.
like good pour over, like
yeah.
oh my
Not that
gosh.
Keurig
Yeah.
crap.
Please sponsor us.
It's
Keurig.
like
Please sponsor us,
it's
Keurig.
it's like
Straight from the
counterculture
mountain.
ceremony, or it's probably a
Shout
local.
out those.
It's a
We don't want
local-
your sponsorships though.
No, we definitely want their sponsorships. Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Or it's like a look. Anyway, but that's on vacation. But if like at home, I feel like it would be like wake up at like pretty reasonable time. And get a great cup of coffee. I mean, guys, it's gotta start with
It's
coffee.
always
There's
coffee.
not gonna
There's
be
nothing
Keurig.
more I can say.
Yeah. Please
I
sponsor us.
probably like, and it's like if it's nice outside and super sunny, I go sit on my deck, my porch for a little tiny bit, drink my coffee, and then honestly, I really love my repotting plants day.
Oh my God.
like
That's
I
cute.
literally love doing that. So like
I
that
love
would be
that.
the first hour of the morning is like I throw on some music or like a audiobook or something and I repot all my plants or whatever needs to be repotted. And then like honestly like going and sitting at a coffee shop with some friends for a little while with y'all. And then probably going back to my parents' house and like having a bonfire and just kind of chilling in the beautiful.
It's just magical out there.
They have a lot of land and it's really nice to it's a beautiful place. So just like
It
all my
really
friends
is.
and my fam, and we all cook out and hang out by the bonfire. Maybe have people are playing some guitars around the fire and stuff.
It's a good time.
It's like wonderful time. It's so life-giving. Anyway,
I really want to go with this group right here to Ren Fair so
too.
bad.
I
I
know.
think it would be so much fun
I know.
with all of us. I
would
think
be
we would
fun.
have a great time.
all right, gang. Well, thanks so much for listening. We hope you'll join us next time, and that's all, folks.
I have to say I'm really excited about episode 5
Oh.
because it's a good one.
It is a
So
good one.
tune in for that because that is one one of my favorites. It's not my
Same.
favorite of the whole season. Okay, that's also a thing. As we come up on episodes, we need to say what our favorite is. So this one it was in the contenders for a favorite. I will say that. There's some other really fun ones that are contenders, but this one it's up there. I like
which
it.
one? 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah, 5.
I'm very
5's
excited.
up there.
I liked it.
5 is up there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, y'all.
See you later.
So long.